Hello, this is Game Master, and welcome to a new playthrough on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And this has been one of my favorite games, actually, in the whole world, because this game, this is such a, revolutionary game for the Zelda series. It was the first 3D Zelda game, and introduced a lot of new concepts to this series, and I love the, Zelda franchise, and this game has really, shaped the Zelda franchise into what it is now, and I'm just really excited to start this game. It's a really great game, and yeah, I'm really excited. So, I might not upload this very frequently. I don't know how popular this series will be, so if the series isn't as popular, I might maybe after I finish a lot of my games, maybe then I'll start playing more of it. But yeah, if this video gets enough views, then I can just continue on with this series. So I really hope that this gets enough views, because yeah, I'd really like to continue this series. So make sure you do that, and make sure you leave some likes. But okay, so long as I served as the guardian spirit, I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey, the youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly, the fate of the forest. Nay, the world depends upon thee. Alright, now Navi's gonna begin to search for the boy with no fairy. Navi's gonna look around Kokiri Forest. And Navi found Link's house. The boy without a fairy's house. Hello, Link! Wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up! I'm Navi the Fairy! The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you! The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now! Alright, time to go! Time to begin The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So excited. So by the way, I'm playing this on the Switch. I have the Nintendo 64 Switch Online, and I'm playing Ocarina of Time on that. So yeah, I know the camera controls are really bad for this as well. It's actually kind of, I mean, some say that it's actually better to play the 1998 version on the Nintendo 64 than the Switch version, but I mean, you know, I really want to play this on the Switch just to see how it is. But so, Yahoo! Hi, Link! Okay, so yeah, that's Saria. That's our friend from the Kokiri Forest. And Saria's going to become, a bigger character, as we progress throughout the game. But yes, right now she's not as important as a character right now, but she will become important character. I mean, she's already kind of important being, our only friend in the Kokiri Forest. We're not, the same as all the other Kokiri are. So, yeah, we're kind of different, but Saria respects us, so that's why we're friends. But okay, so hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Okay, Mido, you want us to get a sword and a shield? Fine, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna make sure that I get in there, and you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna get into there, I'm gonna get into that Great Deku Tree. Because, yeah, we need to go inside the Great Deku Tree, because he has a job for us. Because he is kind of corrupted by monsters inside his body, so we've got to go inside the Great Deku Tree. But Mido here wants to stop us. Well, I guess it is necessary to get a sword and shield anyway. Yeah, we are supposed to actually get that, because then we can't fight monsters. So we actually do need to, get a sword and shield. So Mido's right about that, but, we could have said that nicer. But okay, so yeah, you want to go, over to, this area here, and you'll find this tiny crawl space, right into here. Okay, so you want to crawl into this tiny crawl space. And then when you come out, you're in a little bit of a maze here. Yeah, so we're in a maze-like area. So you just and you have to be careful because there are gonna be boulders rolling around, so you've got to be careful. This sign is just explaining Z targeting, but you would know a lot about Z targeting if you have played, other Zelda games Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for sure. So yeah, Z targeting's in a lot of these Zelda games. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, boulders are gonna roll around, so you've got to be careful about this. So I usually get hit by that. See, I can never time it properly. I'm really bad with the boulders, but luckily they don't do too much damage. And then we can make it to the chest, and this is gonna give us our sword. So yeah, we can get the sword from this chest, but the shield we actually have to buy from the Kokiri shop. So we need to get 40 rupees. So we got to start collecting rupees now. So right now we only have 3. So yeah, we've got to start getting rupees. But yeah, for now, I actually want to show off the Kokiri sword that we just got. So yeah, there's a lot of different moves you can use with it. Just similarly to they have in the other Zelda games. They have a lot of different moves, the spin attack, jump attack, or just a normal attack. So I just equipped it just now. Now we can swing it around. Yeah, we can break signs too, which I just did. I just broke up a sign. Yes, I can break things with my cool sword. But yeah, I believe if you hold down B, which is the button that I believe you have to, control your sword. I think, yeah, you can actually do a spin attack by holding that button down. And then I think like jump attacks like Z targeting and then like forward and then B. I don't remember exactly how it is. I know it's like also like weird controls on the Switch. I don't exactly know how it's gonna work out, but I mean, I'll figure it out as we go. But yes, we've got to start looking around for some rupees and hopefully get that shield. So, okay, so you can find like these rupees all over the place. You can find them like after you throw rocks and break them. You can find them in shrubs. You can find them in like tall grass. You can find them in pretty much a lot of places. Even if as I get onto this like bridge like place, you can even find like rupees. Like you see in the distance, you see that blue rupee there. Yes, there's a lot of blue rupees. There's also blue rupees in that maze where we got the sword, so there's a lot of rupees everywhere. And if you add it all up, you can get definitely more than 40 rupees. I know that for sure. So we just want to go ahead and collect that rupee. Then we'll have 35 rupees. We'll only have 5 more. So we're almost there. We just gotta, oh no, don't fall off. Just gotta get a little bit more. Let's get this blue rupee. Just gonna go with 5. There we go. Just got only 5 more. Then we can get our shield. And finally, let Mido let us in. Will he let us in? We have to see, will Mido still let us in? Or is he going to be like, no, I need this and this and this and this. Yeah, Mido doesn't like us for some reason. But okay, so yeah, I got 41 rupees now. So I definitely have enough. So now we can buy this Deku shield. There you go. Now we're definitely ready to go into the Great Deku Tree. This is exciting. The Deku Tree is like the first dungeon in the game. So I'm really excited. So yeah, like it acts as the first dungeon in the game. There's some puzzles there, monsters. So yeah, it's a typical dungeon in a Zelda game. But okay, so let's equip that Deku shield, save our game, and now let's go over to Mido. And will he let us in, or is he just gonna not let us in? Well, we'll find out right now. Okay, here we are at Mido. Is he gonna let us in? Let us in. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. And what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Grumble, grumble. Alright, Mido, yeah, well, you're still gonna move, huh? Take that! I'm still going in! Well, too bad, I'm gonna become the hero of Hyrule, and you're just gonna be sitting there watching me win. You'll be like, oh, I wish I wasn't so mean. Yes, take that, Mido. I'm in. I'm getting to the Great Deku Tree. He summoned me, and I need to go to him. But okay, so yeah, here are actually some enemies. We're finally gonna do some combat. So yeah, these are Deku Babas, which are seen in many Zelda games. They're also in, Twilight Princess. I believe also in Skyward Sword. I think it's also in Wind Waker. I'm not sure though. I think it is. But yeah, these guys are in a lot of Zelda games, and so yeah, So they also drop Deku sticks, and yeah, we're gonna need these Deku sticks. When we get to the Great Deku Tree, and he's right here. So let's go. Great Deku Tree, you summoned me. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares as the servants of evil gain strength. A vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes, I do, Great Deku Tree. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Alright, Deku Tree, but yeah, so he says he's cursed and he's letting us inside his body, and you can actually kind of see, like, there's even monsters surrounding him. I mean, there's a Deku Baba just hanging out right next to him, so clearly something is going on to the Great Deku Tree. We've got to find out, so let's go inside the Great Deku Tree, which acts as the, first dungeon. You're just straight up going to the first dungeon in the game. And that's what I love about this, because, like, there's not too much of a prologue. It's just getting a sword and a shield. That's kind of it. But, yeah, and that's what I like about this game. There's not much of a prologue. It's kind of just, like, quickly done. Like, we just quickly do, like, a, just a quick, like, prologue, get a sword and shield, and now we're gonna go straight into the game. And I like that, the prologue. I never really found the prologue to be that interesting. Like, I feel like the Twilight Princess prologue was just, like, way too long. I actually didn't play it for a really long time, because I was just like, this whole game is a prologue. I mean, I just did not want to go through that prologue. And so, yeah, I always just, like, don't want to go through that prologue, and it makes me not play Twilight Princess. But, I mean, it's actually a great game. It's just that it has too long of a prologue in the beginning. I just don't like that part. Skyward Sword also has a long prologue, but look at this wall. The vines here are growing on it. Yeah, okay, yes, Navi. Navi often likes to, tell us obvious things. So this was, like, the first 3D Zelda game, and, there's a lot of things that, people didn't know about, so it's a lot of tutorial. But if you, like, played the game before, like I have, it's kind of annoying, because, like, of course that happens. Or you don't even have to have played the game before. I mean, it's kind of obvious if you've played, like, any other Zelda game. Like, if you've only played well, maybe not if you only played Breath of the Wild, but if you've played, like, I don't know, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, like, Wind Waker, you would know, like, exactly what to do. I keep on leaving out Majora's Mask, so, like, Majora's Mask as well. All those 3D Zelda games, like, you would know how to do that. But okay, so yeah, we just got the dungeon map of the Great Deku Tree. So now we have a full map of it, and we can now see where we're going. So now Navi is telling us how to open a door, which, I mean, is kind of simple. I mean, just press A or something. I mean, try pressing any button. Like, it's kind of I mean, I feel like Navi didn't have to explain that much. It's kind of self-explanatory. I don't feel like there had to be that much explanations, not so many explanations. But okay, so ow, forgive me, master. I'll give you a clue will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold down, up, forward, you will roll to the ground. When you land, you won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Heh. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Wahaha. Okay, so yeah, so by getting out our shield, he was, like, shooting stuff at me. So if you take out your shield, it'll instantly hit it back, and then he will give you that hint, and also he gave you that heart. So I mean, I don't know. The hint wasn't very good because it doesn't always work, but it can actually come in handy. So it is helpful for those of you who have not played the game before. So yeah, it can be helpful. But okay, so let's look in this chest here, and we got the fairy slingshot. And this is, acts like a bow and arrow, and which is also in, like, many other Zelda games, like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, a lot of those other Zelda games. Like, the 3D Zelda games have a lot of slingshot stuff. Like, the 2D Zelda games prefer to have, like, the bow and arrow and stuff. But there are, bow and arrows in, like, the other Zelda games. So, I mean, like, Breath of the Wild didn't have any slingshot. But, okay, anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic here. Let's, not do that. And, like, stay on topic of the game we're actually playing. I do that a lot because, I really like the series, like a lot of the games. So I am going to be doing that because this game really reminds me of just a lot of Zelda games in general, because it is, like, the first 3D Zelda game. I am going to be making those references. I make those references on, like, all my videos. Well, some more than others. But anyway, so yeah. If you climb up here, you can get a recovery heart, but of course I didn't really need it. But if you're like running low on health, you could probably use that. But okay, so now we have to go ahead and take out our fairy slingshot. You could actually enable it for any button. You could do it for Y, B, or A. That's on the Nintendo Switch controls. So yeah, but so you can just like kind of switch it around. So yeah, the B button though is kind of confusing because like it's also the same control for the sword. So you'd have to press like the down button on your Switch instead of the B button. Just so you know. But okay, so now that we're out of there, we got the slingshot, and now we can move on here. So now what you want to do is you want to take out your slingshot and start killing these Skulltulas here. So you just want to just shoot all of them down with your slingshot. I'm just trying to aim at this guy here. There we go, that got him. And then we have one more guy to destroy, which is over here. Alright, there we go. So they're all gone. Now we can start climbing up these vines and get to the next, floor area of the Deku Tree. So let's start climbing up these vines. We're able to shoot them down with our slingshot. And if you don't shoot them down, they'll probably just hit you off. So that's why you want to shoot them down. But okay, so you just want to climb up. Once you get to the top, you want to climb to the right. Actually, I mean, it doesn't. No, it does sort of matter. Yeah, it does matter. So, I mean, it would be quicker if you just went to the right. I've actually never tried going to the left. So, but you should go right because there will be a door right, because like it's really close, right? So like if you keep on moving to the right, you will find a door. So yeah, although there are these Skulltulas here, you can save those guys for later. I would just like get to that door over there. I think you can go to the left, right? You can, but yeah, it's just that I think that it would be quicker. I've actually never gone to the left. That's why I was kind of curious about that. But okay, so yeah, here there's gonna be like a switch you can hit, and that's gonna move up those platforms. And then I believe there's 2 chests I think we can get. So there's one chest over there, and there's also a gold Skulltula. Yeah, so yeah, these guys are gold Skulltulas, and you can like get rewards for killing them. And then you get a token proving that you killed them. And yeah, this will they'll come in handy later. As we explore more of the areas in the game, they will become handy. So I would just collect as many Skulltulas as you can right now because they're part of a really big optional quest. So now let's get open this chest, and we can get a recovery heart, which will heal us. And okay, here's some hearts from that other Skulltula. Yeah, there's gold Skulltulas and Skulltulas. Make sure you don't get them mixed up. Skulltulas don't really offer anything, but it's the gold Skulltulas that really matter. Okay, so yeah, here I just got a Deku stick from those Deku Babas, and these Deku sticks are gonna be important because they're coming in really soon. We're gonna need to use these. Make sure you have Deku sticks because you don't want to run out of those in this dungeon. But okay, so now we can jump from platform to platform and get up to here. And open up this chest, and I believe that this is the compass, right? If my memory serves me correct, I believe this is the compass, right? Yeah, compass. Okay, so now we have the compass, and now we can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Okay, and now I want to climb up here, and yeah, as you can see, the door is shut, so we can't actually leave, but we have to find a way to leave, so you want to get a Deku stick, and it acts like a torch, and now you want to light the other, place to light that thing, and now we have, two lights with fire. I'm struggling to remember the word for it, but yeah. Anyway, that's what you have to do. And so now we're gonna go over to the Skulltula, and you want to hit it in the back. So when he turns at you, and then he turns around. So when his back is exposed, that's when you have to hit him. And then once he's gone, now what you want to do is you actually just want to jump off and make sure you land in the spider web. Yes, land in the spider web. And then, now you can go below the spider web. So, that's like a new area you can find. Literally just jump into the web and we can fall down. I mean, it makes sense. Kind of realistic. I mean, spider webs aren't that strong. So, Link can easily break that spider web if he jumps from a high point. I mean, it's a strong spider web, so he couldn't stand on it and break it. But, if he jumped on it, he was able to make it. So, that's how you can break that. And I believe there's a gold Skulltula. I think there's 2 of them, right? Yeah, but there's one, like, on this, on the vines. So let's take out our slingshot. Let's move it up, and there we go. I can see the Skulltula now. The gold Skulltula. There we go. So I believe it takes 2 shots from your slingshot. Or actually 2 hits from anything, I'm pretty sure. Like 2 hits from your Kokiri sword as well to kill these gold Skulltulas. So they're more powerful. Okay, so Now we can drop down, and I believe there's another gold skullcula though. Yeah, right there. So we can get that. So let's hold on, let's actually just try to shoot this gold skullcula. Okay, aim the fairy slingshot down to him. Okay, down. Okay, good. Now let's hit it. I believe it's 2 shots again. Yeah, that's for every gold skullcula. Alright, let's step on the switch, and that's gonna light that flame. So you can probably guess what we have to do. But, yeah, that's gonna come in later. But, okay, but as you can see, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to jump on the token proving that we killed the gold skullcula. Yeah, because you have to jump at it because it's kind of too high up. But there we go. So now we can open up this chest. It's another recovery heart, which doesn't really help me at the moment. But if you were low on hearts, that would be pretty helpful to you. And okay, so yeah, now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and light this flame. And yeah, if you jump in the water, you are going to it's just going to be extinguished. So you don't want to do that because it's just going to extinguish the flame. But we need to burn that spider web that's ahead of us. So what you want to do is you want to take out your Deku stick again. And then you want to land on the place where you can stand, where there's shallow water. Then jump onto this platform and then burn that spider web. There we go. And yeah, I know to the right there's all this other stuff there, but that's too high up for us and we can't really go there yet. So we're gonna ignore that for now. And after this guy, once again, you just take out your shield and his Deku seed just bounces right back at him. And I'll talk to him. So please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yeah, he feels really sorry for us, and now he gives us a heart, so yeah. So this, yeah, they give you a lot of hearts. I mean, this is like the tutorial dungeon, so it's like the beginning. So it is kind of pretty, forgiving and, simple. But okay. So yeah, now the door ahead of us is locked. So what you want to do is you want to take out your fairy slingshot and you want to shoot that eye, because I mean that eye just kind of just like sitting there. Like you're probably wondering, well, what's the purpose of that eye? Well, yeah, the whole purpose of it is so yeah, you have to shoot it and then the door will open. So let's take out our slingshot and aim at the eye. I'll get it right at the eye. Okay. I don't want to waste any of these. I mean, I have full Deku seeds, but I want to save a lot of them for the boss fight, because you are going to have to use your slingshot a lot at the boss fight. But okay, now that we hit the eye, the door opens, and now, okay, this room. So after you get into the water, oh, okay, Navi, you're telling us how to dive. Okay, Navi, great, okay. So yeah, what you want to do, in other words, you want to go into the water, and yes, Navi already told us that yes, you can dive with A. So you want to go over to here, and you want to dive, and you want to hit that switch, because there's a switch under the water. So you want to go under there and hit that switch, and what that's going to do is, you see that spiky thing over there, like right above us? Yeah, so there's a platform that's moving back and forth, right? That's going to take us to the next door, but that spiky thing would have hit us. So now, what that did was raise up the spiky thing so it can't hit us. So that's what that did. So now we can get on the platform. So there we go. Let's get right onto it. And then we can go onto the next room. So there we go. We're going to pass right through the spiky thing without even taking any damage. And now, okay, there's a skullcula here. Not a gold one, just a normal one. And there we go. We can destroy that skullcula. And now he's not going to bother us when we have to push this block so we can get up to that place that, we can't really get up to. It's because it's too high for us. Of course, now he's going to kind of explain for us what we have to do. Yes, okay. I know how to push blocks. That's a standard thing, like a block puzzle in Zelda games. Lots of block puzzles in Zelda games. I mean, Zelda's mainly about puzzles until The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came along. Then it became more exploration, but, Zelda games have always been puzzles. I mean, this game, Ocarina of Time, has definitely been about puzzles. There's exploration, but more about puzzles. And I think I kind of like it that way, like Breath of the Wild was cool with the exploration, but I also like the puzzle parts, and that's why I go back to the other Zelda games. And, okay, so yeah, in this room, what you want to do is you actually just want to light all of the torches, and, yeah, and then the door will open, so it's kind of easy there, just kind of repeating some things that we've already done. And, okay, so now we want to go through this door, and, okay, let's just get rid of the skullcula really quickly. Ow, he just, hit us. It's not nice. Take that, and that. Yes, I know your weak spot, Skullcula. I know your weak spot. Okay. Anyway, so now what you want to do is you want to take out your Deku Stick, and yeah, you can probably see, yeah, we have to burn the webs again. So yeah, there is some repetitiveness here. And, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. A lot of mini Gohmas here. Okay, so yeah, just so you know, the boss of this dungeon is called Gohma, and Gohma is like these enemies, but just like 10 times bigger. So, yeah. So there's mini Gohmas, little Gohmas, or baby Gohmas. I don't know. What should I call them? Baby Gohmas? Little Gohmas? I don't know. Okay, well, let's burn this web. Oh yeah, that web only has the Deku Baba, so you actually want to go over here, and I think, yeah, my Deku Stick's gonna burn. Yeah, okay. I knew it wouldn't last that long. Deku Sticks don't really last long in that fire, so you want to burn this part, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's only the Deku Baba, I think, and this part, there's only the Deku Baba there, and I don't think there's anything else. I mean, there's just a Deku Baba, I guess, if you want, you know, a Deku Nut or hearts or something. I mean, I don't even know if he will drop hearts, but yeah, the main place you have to go is here, and remember in that room that we were in, and there was like that shallow water, and remember all that? Well, remember there was that, you know, like there's all this other stuff to the right. Like, remember? Like, and then we found, like, 2 gold Skullculas in that room? Well, yeah, this is the place, but this is on the place that was raised, the raised floor. Yeah, this is what that is. And so now we can, by pushing this block down, now we can easily get back up onto this high area. So, yeah, now by doing that, yeah, so now what we have to do is we have to burn that web there, and we can't really just, like, jump down on it or anything, so we need to burn it. And, yeah, we're going to need to do that by getting out our Deku Sticks and, you know, getting it from the torches. So let's take out our Deku Stick and do it just that. So we're going to take this fire and then jump onto this block and then go there and then roll, and that should burn it. There we go. So you can't actually just stand there. You actually have to roll and do it. But, yeah, so there we go. We got 10 Deku Sticks, so we're at the maximum amount of Deku Sticks. And so there we go. So yeah, now let's drop down the hole. Just drop down. And okay, we're in the water. So okay, there are some hearts here that I guess we can dive for. I think we can. Do we have to dive for them, or can we just like swim into them? I don't know. Yeah, we can just swim into them. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so now we're at full health. And remember the pattern. 23 is number 1. Remember that, guys? Oh, remember they had to punish the brothers in order. Well, this is it. The 23 is number 1. That's how the door is going to open up. So, this is the second one in line. And now let's take out our shield. And then we're going to reflect his Deku Nut. And that's 3. And now, number 1. So, 23 is number 1. And now we got to roll at him and talk to him. No, we got to talk to him. Got to talk to him. And then he's going to give away the secret. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Gohma to you. In order to administer the Coptic grace to the Queen Gohma, strike with your sword while she is stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah. Now, he's going to reveal the secret of Queen Gohma. And yeah, you can't actually damage Queen Gohma when she's not stunned. So you can only do it when she is stunned. So you've got to take out your slingshot and just... yeah, shoot Queen Gohma, and then when her eye is red, when her eye turns red, so she has one eye, and when that eye turns red, then you shoot her with your slingshot, and then she's stunned. So she's stunned when she has her green eye. Then you can start hitting her with your sword. So that's how the battle works, and it actually becomes quite repetitive. She also like summons some little Gohmas. And yeah, she kind of does that. She kind of likes to climb on the wall. And right now she is on the wall, and that's why she can't see us. So you kind of just have to, like, you know, walk around and wait for her to spot you, because the battle doesn't start until she spots you. So you just gotta wait till she spots you. I don't know when she's gonna spot us. Come on, Queen Gohma, I want the battle. Can we start our battle now? I know you were kind of doing something. What are you even doing right now? What are you doing? You're just climbing on the wall? Okay, there we go. She spotted us. She spotted us. Time to battle! Here we go. Parasitic Armored Arachnid. Gohma! It's Gohma. Okay, so we've got to take out our slingshot and hit Gohma when her eyes are red like they just were just now. So that's when you strike her down. There we go. Now she'll shoot it. Shoot her. Shoot her. There we go. So now her eyes are green, and that means she's stunned. So you gotta hit her with your sword. There we go. Okay. I don't think I actually got to hit her, though. I think I'm too slow. It's been such a long time since I've actually played this game. Okay. Alright. It's also weird. The Nintendo Switch controls are terrible. Okay. For this game, for like the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online, I find it to be quite difficult. Alright, well that was wasted time. A lot of time wasted. I don't think I even hit Gohma yet. That's fine. What is she doing now? Okay, she's got her red eye, but I missed a million times. Okay, now she's sending in her little Gohmas. Alright, little Gohmas. Hello. Do you want to have a battle? Alright, let's have a battle. But I want to see... Okay, I think, yeah, so there we go. So let's see, defeat her little Gohmas. Then she comes down, and we're able to stun her. Now we're able to get a good amount of hits. Yeah, that was good. And she only takes a few hits. I mean, well, a few rounds of hits, I guess. Not just a few hits. I mean, a few rounds of a bunch of hits. So like what I just did now would be like one round of a hit. So yeah. Anyway, so okay, she's spawning her little Gohmas again. All right, let's take out some little Gohmas. All right, and now let's take out the Gohma, the big Gohma. Okay, no, she's not dead yet. All right, she's gonna climb up on the wall. More little Gohmas. So you can actually destroy the little Gohmas when they're in their ball form. So you could just do that before they turn into little Gohmas. But okay, there we go. We got her. We shot her. Okay, is she gone? Is she gone? Yes, she's gone. She's gone. So it took like, okay, was it 3 or 4 rounds? Something like that. Sounds like that. Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. So there we go. I mean, she could have been defeated earlier if I had hit her that first time. But that's fine. We still got her. So there we go. So now we get a heart container, which is going to give us 1 more heart. So we started off with 3 hearts, but now we have 4 hearts. So we are powered up. We've got 4 hearts, and we're ready. We're ready to come out of the Deku Tree. So we've saved the Deku Tree. So now let's warp outside of the Deku Tree. Wow, Deku Tree's gonna be so happy we finally saved him. Yeah, let's see what he says, and maybe he will be happy. I mean, he will be happy. Yeah, so let's see what he does. So, okay, yeah, we all think that the Great Deku Tree is gonna be kind of, restored back to his, full health, but that's not the case. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Would thou listen? Yes, Great Deku Tree. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's power in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Farore, the goddess of courage. in. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Thoreau, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And the golden sacred triangles remain at the point. Since then, the sacred triangles have been the basis of our world's province, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before he started. So yeah, he was already doomed. We couldn't save him anyway. Yes, I will pass away very soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast a curse on me. You got the Kokiri Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. And yes, the Great Deku Tree is beginning to die. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. Alright, so we're back in Kokiri Forest. We heard a big story, so hey Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do such a thing like that? It's all your fault! What, Mito, I didn't do anything! I didn't do that! Mito, what? You're blaming this on me? I didn't do that! The Desert Man did that! You should tell that to the Desert Man! Mito! I didn't do that! Don't tell everyone that. He's gonna tell all the Kokiri that. They're all gonna hate me. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of this forest. I gotta go. I gotta go to the castle. That's where the Deku Tree told me to go. I gotta go. Bye, Kokiri. Bye. Goodbye. I'm leaving. Okay, so you want to go the west exit. So the western exit, you want to go there. And let's just get out of here. Bye, everyone. I gotta go. Oh, you're leaving. Yes, Saria sees us leaving. Our only friend in the Kokiri Forest. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. And yes, now we have an ocarina. So you received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to, okay, yes, we can set it to, to the right, left, or down. You can play different notes with A and the 4 C buttons. Press B. Okay, alright. When you play my ocarina, I hope that you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Okay, I don't know if I will come back because everyone hates me now. Because if Mido tells everyone. So maybe you can tell them the truth. Okay, bye. Bye, Saria. I hate to leave like this, but I don't want Mido to tell everyone and then everyone's gonna hate me, right? I gotta get out of here quickly. Yes, okay, well, we got out of there. Alright, we made it to Hyrule Fields. We made it. So now we're gonna make it to Hyrule Castle. Alright. So let's get started. We are finally out. We're out of Kokiri Forest. We're in the rest of the world. Hoo hoots! Link, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. Okay, this is all tutorial stuff. Yes, okay. Well, he's just telling us what our mission is again. Okay, yes, go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. Okay. Okay, yes, okay, yes, great. You'll see a princess there. Yes, I know. Alright, yeah, a lot of tutorial stuff here. So I am going to be skipping a lot. But, not like the cutscenes and stuff, but like the explanation stuff, I'm gonna kind of skip that. But not the story scenes, not that. I'm gonna still show that. Because the story scenes are cool. But like that Din Nehru Furore scene, like that's the type of scene I would show. But anyway, yeah, now we're gonna make our way to Hyrule Castle. And now I can tell that the sun is actually beginning to set, so we've got to hurry because you can't enter Hyrule Castle and like in the night. So I mean, actually, you know what? Once we get to Hyrule Castle, would actually be a good time to end the episode because we've been recording for a while. So I think now's a good time to end everything. We've been playing for like an hour or so. It's been like an hour and 10 minutes or something. So it's been a while. So we've been playing for a while. So let's probably stop now. Yeah, see now it's night and now stall children are appearing. See, I do see some other villages around, but our main goal right now is Hyrule Castle, and the gates are shut. So you know what? I think now would actually be a good time to end the episode. So yeah, make sure you guys view this episode, share it so it can get spread around on YouTube because yeah, if this video gets enough views, then I can make an episode too. And if it doesn't, I might just like not upload for a while. Well, not upload an episode on Ocarina of Time for a while. I still might upload another episode on this, so it won't be gone forever. But if you want me to consistently upload videos on Ocarina of Time, make sure you view this episode a lot. So yeah, please do that. But for now, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please press a like. If you love the video, you can subscribe so you can see more of my videos and get notified every time I upload a video. If you turn on notifications, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later in another episode of Ocarina of Time. So, see you later.